Hey YouTube, it's Kayla. So you clicked on this video wondering why your eyes keep reacting to lash glue. They're itchy, they're red, they're burning, and they're just really puffy. All because of a lash glue when you remove off your lashes or lash liner at the end of the day, wondering what you can do about it. So in this video, I'm going to cover that. I've done 2 videos like this in the past, so this one is more up to date of what you can do about this problem. So as the beauty industry continues to grow, gets bigger, changes throughout the years and always, lashes are still always in style, in trend, and is never going out. Everybody wants the long, luscious, thick lashes to, just flaunt off. But with the lash glues and stuff and problems with the lash liners, more and more girls are having trouble and having this sensitive eye problem due to a lash glue and lash liners and magnetic lashes too as well, so that require that lash liner. Be careful with the ingredients. Watch out, please. I will cover that throughout this video and things you can do about it. Also, another note I would like to put out there, I have not been to the dermatologist, but I have watched many videos and done research on my own and figure out what kind of reacts to me as myself and other people. And like I said, other people react differently towards certain ingredients. It could be just one ingredient, like for example latex or formaldehyde, which you should definitely avoid those two. Or you could just be like me and be allergic to lots of ingredients, and that can cause flare-ups, and tried multiple things and it doesn't work. But I'll cover later on down the video of the products I use that doesn't require any lash glue, any lash liner glue, or any stuff like that to get those lashes like that. So anyways, let's jump into the video. So the first thing I would like to cover first is the ingredients that they are putting in these lash glues and ones to really avoid first on my list. So the first one on my list is latex. I've noticed in other videos and research and reviews that lots of people are allergic to the latex and the glues that they put in. You know how that lash glue gets all stretchy, especially when you're removing it off and you're seeing the glue just stretch. Lots of people are allergic to that latex in the glue, and they do make glues that are latex free. And then there's some people in their reviews that are wondering, they're like, oh, it's just a latex and yay, I'm back to wearing my falsies. While other people like me react differently to other chemicals altogether they put in the lash glues that are the highly sensitive people like me that just can't do none of that stuff. So if you're one of those people that are on the low tier of the list, that it's just the latex bothering you, definitely watch that out in the ingredient list and give that a try. The next ingredient on the list you should definitely watch, number 2 on the chart, is formaldehyde. First of all, gross. Second of all, that is used on the deceased. Do you really want to put that on your skin while you're alive? And if you do that, your health risk can go up. I've done research. It could cause cancer. It can increase, that skin irritation, that allergic reaction, that problem that you're going through. It is also known as the chemical CH2O, not 0, O. Again, CH2O. So definitely try to avoid that ingredient at all costs. I don't care if you're not allergic to it, and definitely if you are allergic to it, just stay away from that ingredient. That ingredient is so bad. It's a colorless chemical and it doesn't have a pleasant smell at all. I mean, stay away from as many chemicals as you can, so you don't have that risk later on down the line. Another ingredient you should definitely watch, which I really caught on with this one with myself, and it's in, let's just say, all the lash glues out there. So if you pick that up and notice this ingredient is giving you a problem, definitely just drop the lash glues. That means you're highly sensitive like me. It is acrylate or acrylates, however you pronounce it. I'll put it up so you can read over it and stuff, but definitely avoid this ingredient at all costs. It is in paint, it is in plastics. Obviously, it's an adhesive, used in other adhesives. for example, like lash glue and other things that are like really sticky to like stick on stuff. So acrylates, I think that's how you pronounce it. Avoid that ingredient at all costs. And also that ingredient, what do you know, can cause later on health effects, and you know the symptoms of like the red, itchiness, burning of like the eye area and stuff of your lash line while it's all puffy, itchy, and it gets all dry and then it gets crusty and all that icky stuff. So the next ingredient to avoid, which it's kind of low on the list, but still you should not be putting this like around your eye area because one, you do not need it. It is fragrance. I know it sounds silly, but still I've come around lash glues that have fragrance in it. What do you need perfume on your eye area? That's literally at your lash line. That's literally almost right at your eye. On your eye area for. Like, you do not need your eyes to be smelling good, I promise you, for some lashes. And 9 times out of 10, most fragrance products have alcohol in it, which, you know, is that drying part of the skin of too much of that, you know, that fragrance, that alcohol. And not to mention, there's like other chemical like compounds and all this craziness that are like sister chemicals. Like this chemical is kind of like that chemical, and it's kind of like an alternative or like sister chemicals. It gets crazy once you do all the research and stuff. It's wild. I could go more into depth of that, but I'm just sticking to the small basic starters of what to avoid so you can get an idea of it. So that wraps up the top ingredients that I definitely avoid and caught on, and like this ain't working for me at all. If none of that helps with you, and if you still want to wear your lash glues and stuff and flaunt out those lashes, I would highly recommend going to the dermatologist, see what they say. Yet again, I've never gone to the dermatologist. I've done just research and, you know, gather up information on my own, and I don't even wear those lashes anymore that require the glues and stuff, which I'll get on next to what I do currently for some lashes if I want a little bit more length, just to jazz up my eye look. So before another thing, I jump onto like what I do to get some lashes, some long lashes. Not crazy, but whatever. I'm still into the process of like trying to get dramatic lashes without using that glue and lash liner glue. So yeah, I'll get into that next. But also another thing I would like to cover before I jump onto that next topic is definitely clean around your eye area and remove all that makeup and stuff. Get all the gunk out. Don't sleep in your makeup. That's gross. That's meh. You don't do that. Not in 2025. No. Get that out the door. That's like an early 2000s type thing. So yeah, definitely keep your eye area clean. That will definitely help. Remove off that eye makeup, your foundation, all that jazz and stuff. And definitely clean your lashes too. That's really important. And those false lashes, if you're able to use a lash glue and stuff, just keep everything clean, your tools clean, all that jazz. So now that we cover the cleaning stuff, so you don't want no other problem like an infection or something. So now the alternative of what I do currently right now, this is number 1 on my list. Right now, I currently have on magnetic lashes. They're not full, but they're just half ones. I put on the end right here that I just clip on. I'll move up closer to the camera so you can see. It's literally like right here. I'm touching it. And the beauty of it, it requires absolutely no glue, no lash liner glue. You know, the lash liner glue that looks like an eyeliner pencil, like a marker eyeliner pencil, but it's not. None of that. No glue. Glue free. No glue. It comes in a little cute case like this, you know, for your magnetic lashes. You open it up, which I'm trying to do that currently. This part right here, this silver part that's glittery, that's magnetic, so you know the lashes go on. And this handy dandy tool right here, you get 2 separate lash pieces. You get the bottom ones, and then you get the top ones, and then you just clamp it on, and boom, no glue. The only con I have about this, the pro, you're glue free. You don't have to worry about that. No skin irritation. Just avoid like clamping it down on your skin because it hurts. don't do that. Make sure it's a bit away from your skin. So the con is it is a bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it. Give it a shot if you're literally like super sensitive to those lash liner glues and lash glues and stuff. I highly recommend this. And here's another magnetic lash thing I got. I haven't really put it into use. I just kind of opened it and oohed and ahhed. But it's by 𝐸𝐿matic. You know, they make other lashes stuff if you can wear the glues and, you know, whatnot. But these are like the same thing, except they're like more little pieces. Like if you're not really into like a full-on set of lashes and just want a natural lash, it's just a little piece with a little magnetic piece, and then you just clamp it. You know, you could do a full, or you could just do some for like a light natural look. So I'm just putting that option out there. You get 24 of these lash anchors, they're called. Looks like that. So another pro on these magnetic lashes I currently have on, if you keep up with them, like make sure you remove them off gently with all lashes. I don't care. Remove them off gently. Definitely give them a good clean, you know, by like the magnetic part. Definitely the lashes and stuff. Be gentle, you know, clean them. They can last you for a long time with these. So that's definitely like another good thing. So I definitely highly recommend that. Number 2 on my chart, embrace those natural lashes. If you're really sensitive like me to those lash glues and lash liners, and just call it quits. No more of that. None of that. We don't do none of that. Just embrace those natural lashes. You know, you could just get a lash primer and some mascara, curl your lashes, and call it a day. Or they make the clear mascara if you want to be really natural. Do that. That's definitely number 2 on my charts. That is glue-free. None of that. Just a primer, mascara. Sometimes I could get away with not using a primer and just mascara and a lash curler and calling it a day. So that's definitely another thing I highly recommend. Get used to those lashes that you got and embrace it. And last thing on my list, number 3, look into those lash growth serums. You know, that looks like they're in the mascara tube, but when you open it, it's like a little brush, which I've done it once in the past. Don't quote me. I was very impatient, and yeah, I just stopped it. So definitely look into that. Definitely look at the ingredients, give it a go, you know, see if this is a yay or nay product. But I definitely recommend lash growth serums, because I've seen reviews and results that it just worked instantly on people. And they've had like these long, thick lashes within like yay amount of time. Where it's like other people and me being impatient, which I highly admit to that. I was really impatient. It was just like, I give up. So there's many like lash serums out there. If you want to give that a try instead about using those glues and stuff. And also, I've seen people where they just make it themselves, which I've never done that, as like a lash growth oil serum that they just brush on with a mascara wand. So that's definitely another option of avoiding that nasty, gross chemicals that you do not want. So that wraps up my video. A little recap. Make sure you're looking at those ingredients. And if you do still want to wear lashes, and if you want that extra hope, I definitely recommend going to the dermatologist, see what they could do, see if there's a product out there for you that I'm currently like, if I missed out anything or whatever. So definitely, you know, hit up the dermatologist, see what they got on, and definitely clean, remove that makeup, all of it, your lashes, your foundation, everything. Make your face clean at the end of the day. Don't wear your makeup to sleep. That's no good. And definitely try out those alternatives, like I said, magnetics, embracing those amazing lashes you have already. They're beautiful. Remember that. And those lash serums that I really slacked on, I have to give that a try again. But for other people, it just worked amazingly. Like, their lashes were growing like it was some miracle grow, like they were a plant. Like, it was just crazy. So definitely remember those things. give it a try, give it a go. If it doesn't work, you know, hit up the dermatologist. So, I know for the ones that made it this far into the video, I don't know if you have this questioning in your mind or not, because I know some people do. How come you didn't go to the dermatologist or whatever? Like, you know, all that time and years, like, you could have went to the dermatologist. Honestly, I am just up and over of that whole lash glue thing. I was just like, I just totally cut it out, you know. Embrace my natural lashes and do magnetics, and I'm just happy with that at the moment. I mean, sure, I would love to, like, you know, give lash glue a try, but I'm not really in the mood for that at the moment. I'm just so happy of, like, my new up-to-date lash routine of, you know, mascara, you know, using a curler, or, like, you know, some days where I just pop on these magnetics, like, you know, today. So definitely give those a try. Also, lash serums. Those work crazy on some people. Unlike me, I just didn't give it the time and chance to, I guess, give it a yay or a nay for y'all. But I'll definitely try that in the future as well. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. And to all the girls that are going through the same problem, your natural lashes are beautiful. Definitely, I know this is the hardest part, and I've definitely faced this. Try to embrace those natural lashes with, you know, just mascara and your lash curler like the olden days. Just call it a day. Please, I highly recommend doing that. Lashes, they're just a little cake topper to, you know, embrace your makeup look. That's all. But definitely give your natural lash some loving. Embrace that. Be grateful about that. Please. So if you made it this far into the video, that wraps it up. Please give this video a like and subscribe. Comment down below of, like, what products you're using, if you're going through the same thing as me, if you're, like, a highly sensitive eye person like me, or maybe you're low on the tier and it's just one product, you know, one ingredient that's just really irritating your eyes and you found something. Definitely, you know, comment down below. I would like to hear y'all's comments and, you know, stories. And I will see y'all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video and that gives you information about this problem that is still currently happening in the beauty industry.